And let's jump back to policy with the couple minutes we have left. When President Clinton was here last night, he was asked about Don't Ask, Don't Tell, which he spoke to, and the evolution in his position, he says, and then he also brought up the Defense of Marriage Act. We got several questions for you on that, one from Perfect Stormer on Daily Kos, who said, given the opportunity to vote on the repeal of the Defense of Marriage Act, how would you vote and why? And more broadly, can you speak to us about how these issues may be changing in Congress, what you would do in the Senate?
Right. I have been, since I got to Congress, co-sponsor the bill that Ellen Tauscher had when I arrived in 2007 to overturn it. I've said the day I announced for politics, I was asked what I thought of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, and I've used the same answer from Rachel Show to everybody else since. I've been to war with men and women which we know by public surveys were gay. How can I come home and say they shouldn't have equal rights? DOMA, get rid of it. I am the co-sponsor of the bill to give equal rights, that same as what heterosexual partners have. Every partner should have the same 12 weeks of medical leave that they can get to, on. They should all have all the scores of benefits. I've co-sponsored every single one of those bills. And on the discrimination bill, we should have had the T in it as it passed the House, not just the GLB. And I co-sponsored it with the GLT. Look, to me it's pretty simple. People can say what they want, but the military is a great leveling experience. You live in a small room with 20 people closed in and you find out that everyone's equal. It used to kill me when I was in Navy command of a ship and someone, or later on, come up and start saying, Captain, I've got to tell, and you want to say, stop, please don't tell me. You're too good to lose. I was a Navy captain, and an admiral asked me what I thought about when Don't Ask, Don't Tell was instituted, and I said, a few months from now, the Supreme Court will overturn it as against the Constitution. I don't know why they haven't. And I wrote an op-ed in the Philadelphia Inquirer some weeks ago saying, I understand why we had to salvage our economy initially. I understand getting the health reform bill through, but this year, before we break in December, we must get Don't Ask, Don't Tell repealed.
You know, closing.